All right, guys, we are back. Season 4, episode 4 of the Cookout, going live on YouTube, Twitch, and IG live. So we got Adam and Eris as always. I'm gonna check on Eris first, because I think that's necessary. Um, Eris, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, Brody. I'm good, man.
I'm gonna ask again because I think it's important that like
See,
men that we
the-
we talk about our feelings, and I think men's mental health is important. You know what I'm saying? I recently have been going back to my therapist. I have two actually. I have a guy and a girl, Tom and Christy. So I think that matters. So I think we need to just
Okay, I'm a
let you have
banging
the
therapist and a real one. Nice.
let you have the floor. And I think you need to talk out, what you're thinking as a Mavs fan, as a Dallas fan. I need the lay of the land of like what's
Right,
what's
know the
going
cat.
on.
I don't know. I just think that like people assume that you're supposed to be super sad when like trades happen.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It just reeks of bad business.
Hmm.
So it's like for me it just doesn't make a ton of sense. Which I mean, you ain't gonna be able we can't take it back. So it's like it just stinks of bad business. Like I don't like you trade a star for whatever reason, someone as good as Luka, you really kind of don't. But in this case, like it happened, right? So I'm like, all right, that's cool. What did we get? What did we get back? And that's the part that just reeks. That shit just that is just terrible. It
Um,
it, it it's bad business and it feels like ego. It
right.
feels like it, like I tweeted earlier, if you gotta operate in the shadows, you're doing something wrong. Obviously you're doing something wrong.
That's true. If you're hiding it, you
You
might be.
probably shouldn't be. You shouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. Quick shout out, Eric. Appreciate you and my Rye family. They also feel for you. Saying, oh shit, my brother's a Mavs fan. Long day. Um, yeah, but I mean, you got people that feel for you, bro. I didn't believe it. I thought Shams got hacked. I thought it was
Everybody did.
photoshopped.
I got called in like at the very end of a pro am game, and I was like, "Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would we ever do that?"
I was with you. I was in the game with you, and you were like, I think we were all mid conversation. You were like, everybody shut up. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Everybody was talking shit to like these randoms that we were playing against, and I was the party leader, so I just got to kicking niggas out. Hold on, too important. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. Why is
uh,
this saying that this motherfucker is
who?
trading for the Lakers? That doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, this is real. Are we sure?
Um. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But honestly though, I do think that the Mavs are set up for the more immediate success. Because
Yeah.
I think Kyrie and AD working pick and roll together. I think that's going to be nice, and I think that they have uh defensively. I think they're going to be really good, and they have a bunch of shooters. My only thing is that I don't know outside of Kyrie who is going to handle the basketball.
Yeah, that's the issue. That like we know it doesn't work with Spence, and we got fucking Spencer Dinwiddie handling the ball.
That is a
Um,
problem.
yeah, my I don't know. It's just like and like the last time when it was Brunson, it worked out because we ended up going and getting Kyrie, right? But like we let another star walk. Obviously, he's not to the caliber of Luka, right? But you let another star walk. It works out when you go and get Kyrie. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And then I, whatever happened back, like it's so many theories and things. The only one that really makes sense to me is the casino theory, the Vegas thing. the only one that kind of really makes sense to me.
What is that?
So the Mavericks. So for a lot of people, I say a lot of people. I guess most people probably know now, but Mark Cuban doesn't run the team really anymore. He sold his majority stake to not basketball people. So Mark Cuban wasn't a basketball guy, bought the Mavericks, became a huge basketball guy. The new owners of the Mavericks are not basketball people. They're like money people. And they want to build a like Venetian style casino resort centered around the Dallas Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, it's polling so bad in Austin right now that in order to get what they want, they feel like they might have to move to Vegas to get what they want out of this franchise that they bought. So the only thing that makes sense is that if the Mavericks are bad, you can either move them or threaten to move them, and then doesn't work with Luka because he's gonna win. So that's the only one that makes sense to me. Like these people have been really, really adamant about like this. They don't even like you. If you listen to them, not listen to them speak, but everything that centers around them, all the information that you get out of them is all about this. Is all about this casino journey that they're on. Like you never hear anything about basketball, again, because they're not basketball people.
Right. Yeah. And you can tell that this trade was initiated by the Mavs, because of like the lack of return that you got for Luka. Just getting AD, Max Christie, and one first round pick, 2029, so an eighth grader. Not the biggest return for Luka.
And the two reports, and you've been getting a lot of different stuff. The two most recent ones are one, the Mavericks initiated it, and they initiated it quickly because they were afraid that Luka and his agent would get wind of what's happening, and then they would start leveraging to get more and get Luka to wherever he wants to go, blah, blah, blah. That's the first thing. And the other thing is that it's just been like they originally had a trade in place for multiple first round picks and Dalton Connect as well as AD back in the trade. And Rob Pelinka pretty much talked Nico off that edge, which I'm assuming had to be like pretty much you get, Luka is all this risk, all this liability, whatever. Plus, I can go and make this thing kind of public, and it becomes, what I'm saying, and it becomes a thing. And I think that's the leverage that was enough leverage to get it kind of done to where, like you said, we get Max Christie, Anthony Davis, and a first back instead of multiple first round picks. Max Christie probably stays. We get Dalton Connect, Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
and it looks much different trading Luka for that, but it stinks of bad business, obviously, and it does feel like a Nico Harrison power trip.
Yeah, I mean, like Mikal Bridges they got 5 first round picks.
Come on, Rudy Gobert, Paul George. They all got at least 4.
I mean, and like AD, you got to feel good about yourself that it's like, man, like worth the same as Luka.
Jason Kidd looked so mad in that press conference.
Jason Kidd? Yeah.
Man, they tried to ask Jason Kidd a question, and he looked so dead behind his eyes. Like, it looked like he wanted to be like, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Well, here's the thing about the Cowboys. Is that
Ryan's an Eagles fan, by the way.
If you think the Cowboys are not going to be one up, or you think they're going to be shown up, you're crazy. They're going to do something even stupider in the coming months because that's just how we roll around here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Sports are just not fun for me, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to the Celtics game Thursday, so good to see the new look Mavs in person.
Yeah, we'll see if they actually play. I think they legitimately benched everybody like against the whoever we just got blown out by.
Cavs.
The Cavs. Yeah, I think they intentionally didn't play everybody because that year was right now it is Nico Harrison, and there's not even it's not even what's crazy that it's not even close.
They held a funeral outside the American Airlines Center today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even like it's crazy because as much as Jerry Jones is hated, it's not even close.
He would never do this.
Never. But again, like I said, it's to be a level above hatred for Jerry Jones after the shit he just pulled this season is insane for a football town, supposedly a football town. They like Nico was like he was like the golden child for a super long time. That he did this, and I don't think there's anything he could do. Like even
he got all the credit for that Kyrie trade.
He did.
All that shit's gone.
And gave it all away. Gave it all away. It's like it's like even like winning a championship, one even back to back. People are going to like a lot of people love Luka in this city. For good reason. A lot of people love Luka in this city.
I think Luka really loved Dallas.
He did. He loved it.
So, yeah,
and like,
he said it. There were reports that like he cried, when he got traded.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and again, he loved it here, and it was like this was like his town. He could, he was the face of the city.
Yeah,
and it just shattered, just crumpled on a random Saturday night with no indication that anything was happening.
Yeah.
That's bad business. That's not, why would even bigger than just Luka? Why would anybody ever play for the Mavs again on their own accord? Like why would anybody sign here to play?
You're Kyrie. Like, what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah. How long is Kyrie's contract still?
I want to say he just signed back this past summer for 3 years. But I think that whatever the timeline is for Nico Harrison's future is tied into
2 years.
It's tied in. Yeah. So even when he was talking about it, he was like, I think we're set up for winning now and in the future. And the future for me looks like 3 or 4 years. And everybody was like, excuse me?
Yeah, sounds good.
You got a top 3 player in the league for the next 10 years.
I mean, I don't know. I do like the Mavs. I do think the Mavs are like more set up for immediate success. So like I am interested like how they fare the rest of the season. Like
it is so unfair for Anthony Davis.
To me, it seems like he's setting himself up for another move.
Anthony Davis?
No, Nico Harris.
Oh yeah. I don't think they're done. I don't think the Mavs are done. I mean, when Dallas
I think he's gonna leave the Mavericks. We're gonna win this championship. He's gonna sell the whole franchise. Fuck it, and he's gonna take it back.
Here's the thing about Nico that a lot of people are starting to realize is that he has a infatuation for people that he knows. Like Kyrie was somebody that he knew. He didn't know Jalen Brunson though. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have a relationship with Jalen Brunson. He knew Kyrie. He had a relationship with Kyrie. Anthony Davis, same thing. Is that he has a relationship with Anthony Davis, but like Luka is like, there's obvious friction in the way that Luka operates, right? That does seem like it would clash with the way Nico likes to do things. And also, he's like buddy, really, really good friends with Rob Pelinka. So it fucking reeks. It stinks.
So
that, and Adam, I guess what I'm saying is that could be a job that he's looking into is somewhere with the Lakers, which would probably get him killed. I mean,
that would be insane.
That's what it looks like. Why
follows Luka to the Lakers in 2 years?
3 years.
Fucking, he'd fucking. Oh my god.
That would be insane. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's his dude. Rob Pelinka's his guy. So, and it would, that would get him fucked up.
The crazy thing too that I've seen is that so like the Mavs were worried, they were citing that they were worried about Luka's, conditioning, and that he was overweight and that he was like 270 pounds. Like, I mean, I don't know how Ozempic works, but it seemed like when he got off the plane yesterday, unless like he just carries around 270 very well, he didn't look 270.
I mean, he's probably not. He's probably not 270 right now. He would. I think at some point he was 270. I do believe that, but I don't think like he was ramping up. Like he hadn't been playing, so he was ramping up to be playing again, which I think he was like able to play a couple weeks ago. Had to get him back in basketball shape, hoop shape. So a couple weeks. Obviously you don't lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, but it can definitely look a lot different in 2 weeks.
What's his normal playing weight?
His normal playing weight, is about 255, I think.
Really?
Yeah. He plays really heavy. And like by the time the playoffs roll around, he's probably around.
It says his normal playing weight is like 6'6", 230.
No. Luka probably hadn't been 230 in fucking years, bro. The thing is that like
he's listed as that, but like that's not what he plays at.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he plays at 230. Like I said, I think he plays around 245 in the playoffs, 255 pretty much all season. As he's like, breaks here and there, injuries here and there. He probably plays around 255. But the thing is that, like I said, it's just like, bro, nigga, the fucking Pelicans have been telling Zion to lose weight since he got in the fucking league.
Zion actually looks like decent right now. Like he has like a a jawline right now. Ozempic people gotta be making bread right now. So I feel like everywhere you go, people are just like shooting their stomachs up with Ozempic. And I see like
Williams is taking.
Is that what he's really using?
Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying that like I'm just saying like people, like normal people in general, like I feel like Ozempic commercials are just going crazy, and like I just see like on like Instagram, Twitter, like people just using Ozempic like crazy. Oh, anyway, I don't like needles. Needles are scary. Like when I got like my vac shots, like the needle it was like this big. And I was like,
did you say
when you got your what?
Vax? Like
vax.
Oh. Okay.
Vax shots.
Okay, you just slow down a little bit.
Boy, you better enunciate.
Get the gum out or something when you say that.
I have a cough drop in my mouth.
The cough drop.
Yeah, whatever it is, bro. You make sure you be careful, boy.
Oh. Oh. I know that's not what I said, but I'm gonna pause.
Adam, what was you like? We were thinking it, huh?
No, I know now what you guys were thinking, but I'm gonna pause, even though I didn't need to, because I know that's not what I said. But
you can see it though.
I do understand. I see what y'all were thinking, but yeah, Vax. Okay. Anyway, is there a timeline of when Luka is supposed to play? He hasn't played since Christmas, right? Oh, Monday.
Yes, it's supposed to be before the All-Star break.
He was supposed to be ramping up. Like he was already supposed to play before the All-Star break anyway. But like they envision him starting on Monday.
Gotcha. Okay, so like, what does this mean for the Lakers? So like, LeBron takes a backseat from ball handling. This makes their defense horrendous.
Just terrible.
So they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop anybody. So, so they're going to have to score about 130.
What I'm interested to see is how do you stop anybody,
especially at the rim,
right? B, who the fuck plays the 5? You have to come off of some kind of asset to get you a fucking 5.
Yeah, so I think that they might move Austin
Fucking
Reeves
Reeves.
because like I think that they're in love with Dalton Connect and like they're basically around the same-ish guy. And I think Dalton Connect could play that Austin Reeves role. And he's cheaper. So I think Austin Reeves moves. But I mean, their only real center right now is Jackson Hayes.
Not good.
And that's
They
not
don't have any fours, I don't think.
that's not good bump. You got
Yeah,
Rui.
not good bump at all.
Are
They
there
don't
any
have
vets
any
they can
fours
pick up?
either.
They got Rui, huh?
Are there any vets they can pick up?
Well, you can call Dwight Howard. But hey, Dwight, you up? Like, come back.
I don't know, like DeAndre Jordan or something. Like,
Yeah, Jordan's hooping.
DeAndre Jordan is playing basketball.
He plays. He's a backup for
I'm
the
not
Nuggets.
saying pick up a free. I mean, like go trade for like an old vet you get for cheap. I'm not saying go pick up a dude off the street.
Side note, my dog.
Dwight Howard's off the street.
I'm not saying him. I don't know.
Side note, my dog just
So they don't have to
farted.
trade Austin Reeves. Like pick up somebody
That. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody going to be worth.
They still got
going and getting that,
Christian
help
Wood.
you be a
Is
winner.
Christian Wood healthy?
He hasn't been, but he's
Okay.
we read the Luka Christian Wood story.
Christian Coloco.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I think the Lakers have a lot. Like, and me and Adam talked about this. Now, me and Adam didn't talk about the part where the first thing I'm about to say, which is the JJ Redick style doesn't really center around isolation basketball.
Correct.
So it's interesting to see how that works. And I'm not saying it can't work. I'm just interested to see how that part works because Luka's not a cutter.
Correct.
Obviously. LeBron can cut, but like Luka's not a cutter or a mover really. So
yeah,
see how that works.
Who does Luka play pick and roll with on this team?
On the team right now, I mean, Jackson Hayes his stock is gonna go up because Jackson Hayes does, the minimum.
Yeah, I mean, you could with Rui maybe, but
like I think it has to be somebody who's gonna go up and dunk the ball. And Rui, that's not,
that's not Rui.
Not Rui. It's not LeBron anymore. It's not like
It could be Jackson.
So I mean, Jackson Hayes, like I said, his stock's gonna go up, but he can't play the whole game. So
no,
he has become a much better rim protector.
I think that I bet that the Lakers move Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt probably moved.
The thing is, I saw that they were looking into like Robert Williams, Mitchell Robinson.
Robert Williams just can't stay healthy though.
Right, which is fucking
so that's like that doesn't really solve an issue. But like when healthy, like he would be perfect for the Lakers.
Yeah. So they were supposed to be like looking into those guys. And Mitchell Robinson is a good pickup, I think.
Yeah.
And you might be able to get him without trading Austin Reeves.
I don't know how you do that.
Well, it's the Knicks, huh? So and they just lost OG. And so they need a defensive wing that can play 35 minutes. Okay.
So they would trade for Vando, and
Vando is like you obviously won't be Reddish because fucking
or Dorian.
Tip don't like him. Dorian is like Luka's guy. If they want Luka to fucking re-up, shipping Dorian away right now would be fucking bad business.
That's true. Mavaholic, sub. What a prime sub.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the party, Alex.
Thank you.
But
Alex.
the thing that me and Adam talked about was, for the Lakers, they have shown a distinct inability to be able to build teams around their stars. So, how are they going to do that when LeBron James is not there?
True.
You say that, but how many Lakers stars haven't won in LA?
That's true. And
everybody get one.
Everybody do get one.
Everybody get one. They figure it out. They figure it out eventually.
I guess what I mean is that they can figure out one team. 1 year, one team. Like they figured out
they can put it together for one.
Right. And they figured out how to do it in 2020. Right. And then after that, they've been trying to fill the team with like LeBron needs a shooter and a defender. but he doesn't get a really good one. He gets Cam Reddish. LeBron needs a defender, a wing defender.
I mean,
He
that's what
gets
they did
Gary
with Kobe
Vanderbilt. You
for the
know, it's like
longest until
tell
it
what?
worked out.
Yeah, my fear is that
Honestly,
if they get rid of Austin Reeves, that they're not going to have enough outside shooting to help Luka and LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, Dorian is a much improved 3-point shooter, but I
He
think
is.
you probably live with him shooting that bitch a lot.
They're just going to
Gary
leave him,
Vanderbilt
and
can't
they're
fucking
going to
shoot.
leave him in the playoffs.
Gabe Vincent, we've seen him. We know that.
I don't think they're worried about winning this year.
I think that I think they're gearing up for next year because I think LeBron's last year is going to be next year. But
Maybe.
no, I
Maybe
think
not. LeBron
think-
playing a lot longer now.
I think next year is LeBron's last year.
Oh no. Yeah, you got a chance to win again.
I think they're like trying to build the roster for next year, but I think they're going to try and make a run this year. I mean, they're 20, 28 and 19 right now, like they're first in their division. Like they can go make a run right now. If they can add a big and keep Austin Reeves somehow. Maxi Kleber can shoot.
I don't see. I don't think this was in their plan, so they can't. I mean, you can't. They didn't plan for this. This happened 4 days before the trade deadline.
I mean, apparently that like these talks have been happening for like a little bit.
They didn't say a lot. They said like a week. It's not a lot of time.
No. Well,
especially keeping it under wraps. Like you can't go start shopping around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested. I kind of think the Lakers are going to try and make a run like this year because
I think they were trying to, but I mean,
no, I mean like I think that they like are. I mean, they're fifth in the West right now.
I'm not saying that. I mean, of course they're going to try to. But I'm saying this wasn't
like you look at the. I mean, look at the West as of now. Like, do you really trust the Rockets? You trust the Grizzlies? Do you trust the Nuggets? Like, I mean, obviously, like Jokic is great, but like Jamal Murray's kind of dying. Yeah. But it's really like the Thunder and like everybody else right now is kind of like the same. What's up, Peter? Peter saying with Luka they might try to. That's what I'm saying. Like the West is kind of like up for grabs. It's really like the Thunder and then like whoever else like wants to compete. In my opinion. Also, Peter just had knee surgery, so shout out to Peter because that shit. I haven't had knee surgery, but I know after surgery that shit is ass. So, thoughts. I hope they have you on like painkillers and like all anti-nausea medicine, all that good shit. Anyway, speaking of like nausea and shit, I had my first like boxing class today, and holy fuck, that shit was hard. Have you guys done boxing classes before?
Yeah.
Yo, stop. What do you guys think of it? It was like an hour long. It was like a bags class. So it was like he would give you like it was like 10 rounds, and like each round was like a different combo that you had to do for like a minute, but like or for like 3 minutes. But during the 3 minutes, you would have to stop and do either like a core workout or like burpees or something, and then get back up and like keep doing the combos. And I was like, my arms just felt really heavy, and I was like, this shit is really hard. So I have a much bigger respect for boxers when I'm like when they're getting punched in later rounds, I'm like, bro, get your hands up. I'm like, okay, now I understand why they can't keep their hands up in later rounds because your arms feel really fucking heavy. Who was late?
Josh is on the phone, bro.
I'm surprised. Like, how can he even comment on this shit when he's just on the phone, bro? Peter, the cardio from boxing, it's unreal. Honestly, like I'm starting boxing classes to be better, have better cardio and better footwork for dodgeball. For like the Toronto tournament, like I was kind of gassing out for like the longer matches. So do want to get better cardio and better footwork. Josh is on the phone. He said, like, bro, just always on the phone. What did he do? What did Josh do before there was unlimited minute plans?
On the phone still, probably.
Did he just go over, or did he set his alarm for like 9 p.m. when it was like free nights and weekends?
Josh is a church kid, so he was probably at the church talking to the honeys. You know how he get.
Fair. All right, let's look at all the other NBA trades. So Zach LaVine joins the Kings. Spurs get De'Aaron Fox. Adam, resident Spurs fan, got De'Aaron Fox. What do you think?
I'm saying it's good to have a functional franchise. Just
I like it.
Everything the right way. Who doesn't like it? What do you mean?
I like it. Chris Paul, backcourt of Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox, Wemby. I like it.
We kept all our best picks. Still got 2 first round picks this year.
Right.
All the pieces are still here.
You gave up 1 first round pick.
Yeah, I need that.
Or sorry, you gave up 2 first round picks.
One's for an 8th grader. The other one was Chicago. We just gave it back to Chicago.
Right. Honestly, that was good for Chicago to get that pick back. So
we still got the Hawks pick.
As a Bulls fan, I was happy that we got that back.
We still got the Hawks pick. We're good.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, I think the Spurs did really
We're back.
Well. Yeah, backcourt, De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle. Who you still have? You have Harrison Barnes too.
Yep.
And Wemby. I'm not gonna lie, Spurs are kind of.
We're back. They got hella money too.
Well, they do have a lot of money. Let me look at the Spurs roster. Let me look at the Spurs roster. I'm not gonna lie. If we played Pirtle right now, it might be cooked. And forgot about Jeremy Sochan too.
Mm-hmm.
And Keldon Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
A really young team. Minus Chris Paul. Dude, Harrison Barnes is only 32 years old.
Chris Paul about to be the on the staff. So.
Right. It could be a GM.
He'll go to Steve Kerr route.
Harrison Barnes is 32 years old. I thought he was like 36.
He's in his
At
prime.
least 38.
He's in his prime. He hooping.
Yeah,
good.
He looks like he just has like 4 kids. Is all.
He always look old.
Was he a one and done?
Nah, he's at USC for a while.
He went to North Carolina. UNC, yeah. Okay. I thought you said USC. Yeah, Spurs might be back.
It's a wrap. It's over.
Did he go to North Carolina for a while?
2 years?
Harrison Barnes went to North Carolina. Let's see. I thought he was a one and done.
Was he? That was a long time ago.
Harrison Barnes went there for 2 years.
No ball.
You do no ball. Bulls get Zach Collins, who is a psychopath. Trey Jones and Kevin Huerter, which I don't really care about. I think from like the Bull standpoint, like Zach LaVine wanted to get out of there, so
they wanted him to get out of there too.
Yeah, so I think that was fine. I think it's more like getting like assets. So, and they didn't really have to like tear their roster apart. So,
I think it was a good trade for all teams.
yeah, I think everybody kind of won. I am interested like what they're gonna do with like the Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan dynamic, because I don't think they really got along in Chicago. So,
Be a different dynamic with a different coach, though. Maybe they have different roles.
no, but I think them like personally, like as people, like they didn't really get along. So, let's see what else. Luka to Lakers. They gave the Mavs an F for that. Let's see. Utah Jazz getting PJ Tucker and Mo Bamba. And the Clippers.
Mo Bamba got waived already.
Yeah, Mo Bamba would be good for the Lakers.
They could bring Mo Bamba back. The Clippers getting Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills.
Spurs legend, Patty Mills, NBA champion.
Facts. PJ Tucker making $11.5 million a year doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't sit right with me for some reason. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't. That's like a whatever thing. Suns and Jazz swapped some picks. Suns, Hornets sent Nick Richards to the Suns for Josh Okogie.
You know what's annoying?
Lakers got Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton for D'Angelo Russell and Maxwell Lewis. That was a while ago. Yeah. What's annoying?
Somehow the Mavericks can trade Luka Doncic,
mm-hmm.
but Patrick Williams is still playing for the Bulls.
Patrick Williams is untouchable. He's a number 4 overall pick.
The audacity. Fucking Patrick Williams.
Went to a basketball factory. Speaking of that basketball factory, they were up 15 points on Boston College the other day on Saturday. I went to the FSU BC game and they were up like 15 points with like 3 minutes left. Lost the game because they just could not inbound the basketball. They gave up 5 points in 4 seconds to lose the game. And I was just in awe of like not being able to inbound the basketball, like something that they
that 3-point bucket they scored was from far,
from deep.
Yeah,
from deep. And I was on the other side. I was behind the visitors, like the FSU bench, and so I was on the other side of the court when it happened. But I was in like perfect alignment of the shot, like behind the player. And as soon as he inbounded the ball over like our player's head and he slipped and fell, it was like a perfect bounce pass to like their player. As soon as it went up, I was like, yep, that's cash.
He shot that bitch.
Yep. And the thing is that dude, like probably 30 seconds prior, just tricked a wide open layup. And I'm like, well, that's Boston College basketball, right? And then just like 5 seconds later, it just hits the deepest 3 possible, and we lose. And the thing is, that guy that inbounded the basketball, turned it over, he also had a turnover like a minute prior. Like he had 2 turnovers inbounding the basketball. And it's like, Coach Ham, maybe we should probably have somebody else inbound the basketball in this situation. But news came out today that he's stepping down after the ACC tournament. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. This is Coach Ham's last year. So
probably for the best.
Probably for the best. I'm interested what our roster is going to look like moving forward, because normally FSU basketball rosters are a bunch of 6'7" to 6'9" lanky black dudes that cannot shoot but guard, and then 1 or 2 7-foot very African. Very extremely African black dudes. and then 1 one really tall, lanky European dude, and like 3 walk-on white guards that are fan favorites. That is the FSU roster every single year. So I'm interested what we're gonna look like next year. I don't know if it's got to do with like the NIL like suits that he's been a part of this year. Like players are suing him because of him not paying their NIL money. I don't know if that's all like a coincidence or maybe he just doesn't want to deal with all that shit anymore. I don't know.
He probably tired of that shit. That's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, there were talks about LeBron possibly entertaining some talks with the Warriors. Do you think that's all smoke or?
Nah, it's cap.
I don't think anything would happen mid-season, but do you think next season, like after the season?
In the offseason, yeah, I can definitely see it.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, nah.
Like if the Lakers just like crash out.
I mean, I think the Lakers ready to move on
From LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could see like if the Lakers just like completely crash out.
Yeah, they're like, if we win, cool, but like we're not.
Yeah.
Big picture. They got their ring. They hold them over a little bit.
So my buddy Ryan just texted me. The guy was commenting. He just sent in a trade simulator a Knicks and Lakers trade of Jared Vanderbilt and Dalton Connect for Mitchell Robinson. And it hypothetically went through. I think that would be fine, but would you rather keep Austin Reeves or Dalton Connect?
Either one.
I mean, Dalton Connect is cheaper.
I would keep whoever gets you who you want. Yeah, whoever gets you who you want, give it to him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I kind of like Dalton.
Oh. Okay, but do you like Luka?
In fact, what does Luka want? Which one does Luka want? I guess.
Does Luka want Mitchell Robinson? All right, well, let's make it fucking happen then.
Well, yeah. Which white boy do you want? Do you want Dalton or do you want Austin? Which one do you like better? Anyway, we need to make anything else in the NBA that I missed? Trade deadline's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the Mavs are done, and I don't think the Lakers are done.
Well, a lot of these teams are done.
The Mavs cannot be done though. So
yeah, I think the Lakers are more likely to be done than the Mavs, but I think the Mavs absolutely cannot be done.
The Mavs A have an empty roster spot, and B they need someone who can fucking create their own shot. So bad.
Yeah, I think the Warriors are gonna make a move. I think you see the Suns make a move. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I hope the Suns don't make us move on Kevin Durant. So okay.
I don't know that, but
apparently the Warriors called about every single All-Star caliber player.
Yeah, I mean,
they called about LaMelo, they called about Giannis, they called about Jokic, they called about everybody.
You got unlimited minutes. You got unlimited texts. You got unlimited minutes on your phone.
Unlimited text, unlimited minutes on their phone.
Yep. If you got them.
Business expense.
Exactly.
You can write it off.
Exactly. So you might as well. Let's see. Okay. Let's be degenerates. What am I looking for? The NFL. Do we not have the NFL? Football? NFL. Okay. I want to do two bets here. I want to do bets for the game itself, but I also want to do bets for touchdown scores and maybe 3 bets. So bet for like the spread and the over, and then one for touchdown scores, and then another one for like passing props, like receiving props, like prop bets. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Starting with let's start with the over, or let's start with the spread. So spread is Chiefs minus 1.5. The over under is 48.5.
Yeah, over under going to be close. I think the score is going to be. Oof. I say 27-23.
I think it's very hard to three-peat. So I think that the Eagles are going to win, personally. I think the NFL script is not going to allow the Chiefs to three-peat because they want them to come back and win next year. Is how I envision it in my brain. And I just envision an all-time like quote from Jalen Hurts after they win the Super Bowl, like something just
tough.
Something just tough as hell, like Instagram caption worthy from Jalen Hurts after the game is done.
I can see that. I feel like you can't bet the under for the Super Bowl, though, huh?
I agree.
Got to root for the points.
What was the score the last time they played in the Super Bowl? Much worse Eagles team.
Score the last time and
Google search that.
played 38-35.
Much worse Eagles team for sure. Over. I like the over.
Philadelphia won the last regular season meeting in 2023 at Arrowhead 21-17. But at Arrowhead, it was probably a cold game. Weather probably played a factor.
I like the over. Sounds good.
Yeah, definitely betting the over in the Super Bowl. What do we want to do for the spread?
I like the Eagles money line. Are we all saying Eagles here?
I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles winning.
I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I think the Eagles win.
I too am rooting for the Chiefs, but I also think the Eagles win.
Fucking money.
I will take the plus.
I bet. I like that. I was gonna do this bet personally, like outside of ours, if we were.
So it all works out then.
It all work out.
It's black.
It all work out.
It's black, man. Damn.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, now let's do touchdown scores. So like that. I feel like there was a oops.
Let it all work out.
Nice. Okay. Touchdown scorers. What do we like here? I kind of like. I obviously think Saquon's gonna score. I kind of think that I think he scores twice.
I think that one's easy, to be honest.
I think that one's easy, but do you think he scores twice? I think if the Eagles win, he scores twice.
Yeah, Kenneth Gainwell's still out, huh?
I think Saquon scores twice.
Let's look and see who's out.
If Kenneth Gainwell's out, then I think he scores twice.
I think our only issue would be Jalen Hurts scoring twice.
Well, that's an issue, but I think with both of them, it's even more of an issue.
Yeah,
I can deal with one of them. I don't know if I deal with both. They use Gainwell a lot.
Kenneth Gainwell is questionable.
Gary might don't make money.
So do we like 2 touchdowns?
I can see it for sure.
We can start with 1, and then we can switch it to 2 if we don't like it. Okay. I kind of think that Xavier Worthy scores.
I really like that as well.
On like an end around or something in space.
I really like that. I think they have 5 plays for him, and just for the red zones to score a touchdown.
Right. Isaiah Pacheco is a touchdown merchant.
Super Bowl Isaiah Pacheco shit too. He normally plays really well in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to throw. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have to throw a touchdown. But who does he throw it to?
See, that's what I was wondering.
If I had to pick, I would say Goddard. Or AJ Brown. I don't think
Brown. That was the one I was thinking too. Goddard.
I think it's one of those two. Devontae Smith is more in between the numbers.
Goddard's not a bad shout. AJ Brown. Hold on. Hold please.
So I think Devontae Smith had more touchdowns during the season by 1.
AJ Brown missed a lot of time
when we looked, but I think AJ Brown missed 1 game.
AJ Brown scored in the last game, but nothing really before that.
But postseason, Dallas Goedert and AJ Brown have a touchdown, and Devontae Smith does not have a touchdown.
They all rookie targets.
AJ Brown has more targets, and so does Dallas Goedert. They both have 18. Devontae Smith has 12.
Dallas Goedert had 8 targets in the last game against Washington.
Why did the Chiefs play defense? Y'all know.
How do they play defense?
More man, huh? Spags.
I think they definitely send it.
Well, I know they blitz, but
I mean they run a 4-3 and they play man defense roughly 33% of the time.
So like Dallas Goedert.
So it sounds like a lot of zone, and When you have a lot of zone, that favors tight ends and big receivers. So that still puts us between A.J. Brown and Dallas Goedert.
I think Dallas got it. I don't think they'll be kicking a lot of field goals. They got a lot of field goal trouble. I see them going for it a lot. Red zone.
All right.
Especially Jake Elliott start tripping.
Wait, why can't these be parlayed? I'm confused. Why won't? Oops.
Is it bugged?
I don't know.
Why can't you parlay those?
Why wouldn't I be able to parlay these?
They have to be on the same team.
Is it because it's Saquon? That doesn't make any sense. The hell's going on, DraftKings?
Yeah, that.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, all right. Well, we'll pass on that for now then, and then we'll do passing props, receiving props.
Look, probably props.
What do we like? Over under 225 yards.
I can see that.
Do you think Pat passes for 250?
Yes.
Okay.
250.
Do you think Jalen Do you think Jalen?
If they're gonna lose, he's gonna go out swinging. Right.
True. Do you think that Jalen passes for 200? I'm a little more bullish.
$200.
Well, like the Chiefs do play like a lot of like run stop defense, so they're gonna force Jalen to throw the ball, I think.
They're gonna try to. Question is, can they?
Yeah.
I don't know if they can.
Yeah.
Why not?
200?
Yeah. Quick dumps. They pass the ball to Saquon a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
He can take a screen 50 yards, just like he takes a run.
Okay. What about passing TDs? Dude, what the fuck is going on with?
Can't parlay those either. The fuck's the point then?
It's like something going on with DraftKings. I think something's going on with DraftKings. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
I'm about to yell.
I think I'm about to scream.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this. All right. Fuck this, I guess. Or maybe we can just do it this way. Okay. We can same game it, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. Okay, we can do it this way, I guess. All right. So what did we pick for touchdown scores before? We picked Saquon, Xavier Worthy, Dallas Goedert, and that was it, right?
Yeah,
I think. All right, I like this. I like this. I think I was doing the wrong thing. So sorry, DraftKings, I was tripping.
Yeah, you're on DraftKings. You owe them an apology like a motherfucker.
Sorry, DraftKings, I was tripping. Okay. So Jalen Hurts, we said 200. Pat Mahomes, we said 250.
Yeah.
All right, passing touchdowns. We said Jalen's got to get one for Dallas Goedert.
True. Might as well.
Pat Mahomes is gonna have to get two by default.
Yeah.
Do you want to add receiving?
What is
completions or?
Oh, Patrick Mahomes pick.
You think?
I do.
Okay, like that. Jalen Hurts pick.
That one I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't take enough risks.
What is Travis Kelce's receiving yards?
Travis Kelce. I could see him getting 70, 75.
I think they're going to go out swinging.
I think 75 is safe.
If Pat getting 250, you got Pat getting 250.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to have a fucking... Somebody got to have a day if Pat gets 250.
Who? DeAndre? Juju? Like, who is it going to be? Xavier Worthy?
It'll be Travis Kelce.
So you think Travis is getting 100?
I think 70 is fine.
Oh. I wonder if they have like rushing and receiving for Xavier Worthy. Like all-purpose yards. Rushing and receiving. Like I like 80 for Xavier Worthy.
He might be a lot.
Okay. 60?
60 I can see.
Okay.
I think 80 hoping he breaks a big run.
Who's hooping for the for the Chiefs?
Who has been?
Who are we saying is going to hoop for the Chiefs in this
Travis Kelce and Yeah, if he's getting 250, I mean, like that means like DeAndre Hopkins is gonna have to hoop, or
I mean, like if Kelsey gets 70, Xavier Worthy gets 70. That's
140.
140 right there. You know, Juju can catch a 20-yarder.
Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown might catch a 15-yarder or something. You can spread the level. You can spread 100 yards around with the running backs. Kareem Hunt catch them out the backfield. Pacheco is not catching a pass. I'll tell you that much.
Kareem Hunt could get us 15, huh? Like 15 receiving yards. He'd get us 15, huh?
Oh my God, Pat. Oh boy.
That would suck to kill it off of that, though.
Patrick Mahomes don't use the running backs.
Yeah.
We got Patrick Mahomes going for 250. Oh wait.
You don't see it.
He averages 240
for the season.
Yeah, and if we're saying that the Eagles are going to win, then he's going to have to throw that bitch.
245 against the Bills, 177 against the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do again? Hold on.
For some reason, I feel like D Hop gets like 40.
I can see him getting fit. I was saying 15 is safe. I can see him getting a 20-yarder.
Okay.
He gets 40.
I don't know, like getting like a couple catches in a row. Like I just hear like I feel like an announcer.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
If you think he gets 40, you need to place that. That's a singles bet. You need to place that one on your own.
Okay. All right. Let's do 14 or 15. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh. Whoa.
I wasn't even paying attention. I just tapped my phone on accident. Whoops.
Whoa. Okay. Lego. All right. I like that. There's no like, oh, are there any specials like oh, novelty props? Yes. Do we like any of these? Xavier Worthy to have exactly one reception. Nuts.
Yeah, this is full DJ right here. You lost me.
Like you don't get it?
People bet these?
Yeah. For the Super Bowl? Yeah. Definitely. Or like random stuff like this.
He's gonna be fun as hell.
Saquon Barkley have 5 touchdowns.
Go!
Hell no.
There's your D-Hop one, bro. Send it.
100 receiving yards.
Wow.
Send it. That's what you said.
I said 50.
Sent it.
That was easy. That was easy. Did he have to get talked into it?
And then there's like, who do we like for MVP? You think it's going to be quarterback?
I like Saquon for the Eagles. Now the thing is, if the Chiefs win, well,
I think it's going to be Saquon if they do win.
Ooh. I think it's gonna be a D line.
No, hell no.
I think it's going to either be Saquon. If the Chiefs win, to align with your other bet, it's got to be D Hop, huh?
No
They're going
way.
to give D Hop
way,
the MVP
D-Hop.
for 100 yards.
Because the D Hop has 100 yards, Patrick Mahomes probably had got 300.
300. Yeah,
So
facts.
no, he's getting it.
Give it to D Hop.
No, hell no.
We're gonna get back on the show next week, and y'all gonna be like, "Damn, he like
All
you're
right.
a prophet or something."
I think we're good. All right, last segment of the night. Adam found best black sitcom bracket. So we did movies last week. Adam was still tripping on Bebe's Kids. Tripping, but let's run through these. So starting with Boondocks and Eve, I think this one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
How you do it?
Eve, good show, but is
great theme song.
One-on-one in the Bernie Mac show. Come on.
Sometimes it's like you can feel all by yourself.
Wayans Bros and Good Times.
Damn it.
We're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Do. Give me a high five.
I like
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it might be Good Times for me. I'm good with either personally, but
I think it might be Wayne's Brothers for me.
Okay. Now the world don't move. I rap you, and I rap son. Man is these. Come on now.
Yeah.
Different strokes and all of us. Come on now. Different strokes. Come on now. Okay. Abbott Elementary and what's this one on the right?
At the PJs?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The PJs was funny as hell too.
It was. Oh damn, Bo.
Oh, my fault. Is that what you're going with? I haven't seen Abbott Elementary, so
I think Abbott Elementary is better.
Is that what we want to go with?
I think it's pretty
All
good. You should watch it. I would like it.
Okay.
I like the PJs, but if we're gonna have Elementary, then
I've only seen the PJs, so I'm good with
surprised,
you.
Really, I haven't seen Abbott.
No, I haven't.
Wow.
Okay. It's Living Single for me.
Yeah.
Keenan and Kel and the Jamie Foxx show. Damn. Those are both good. It's Keenan and Kel, but I do
love Jamie Foxx show.
Damn, I love the Jamie Foxx show too.
Me too. When I was younger, definitely Keenan and Kel. As I got older, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's kind of like where I'm at too.
Yeah, I'm with Jamie Foxx.
Insecure and Martin.
Martin was a hater, dog.
Hater.
Boy, Tommy just be trying to spit game at the Honeys. And Tommy ain't got no job, man.
GTD. GTD. Got them draws.
Got the draw.
Got the draw. Martin, right? Okay. This one's tough. Boondocks and the Bernie Mac show. Boondocks for me, which is tough because I love the Bernie Mac show, but Boondocks just has too many.
First off, RIP the real one.
Okay, yeah, RIP to real. Shot for
On
Bernie
both
Mac.
sides. On both sides.
Facts.
That's true. That's
both
true. That's true.
sides.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Two
Right.
real ones. 2 shots.
Ew. Okay.
Ugh.
But yeah, Boondocks for me.
For me, it's the Boondocks. But man,
Yeah, Bernie Mac show was great.
it's a funny show.
Funny as hell. Wayans Brothers and Different Strokes. It's Different Strokes for me. I love that show. So
For me, it's the Wayans Bros again.
that's okay. I feel like not a lot of people watch Different Strokes, but
I did it.
my household, we watched the hell out of Different Strokes.
Different Strokes was really good.
I don't think we watched that much.
I think I'll go with Different Strokes.
Yeah, we watched Different Strokes a lot. PJ's in Living Single. It's a Living Single for me.
Yeah.
That show is classic. I'll watch that show today.
Funny as hell.
If it was on TV today, I would watch that.
That's a good show.
Funny as hell.
Jamie Foxx show and Martin. There's Martin for me.
Martin, man.
By 20.
Yeah.
By 20.
It's a good 20, but it's just a respectable 20. But
Yeah, it was like close in like the first quarter, and then
it ballooned.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Boondocks and Different Strokes. Come on. Yeah. Living Single and Martin. Come on.
yeah, Martin.
Boondocks and Martin.
I'm gonna say Boondocks because Martin got weird toward the end.
That's a good point. I was also gonna say Boondocks. Personally. We.
No, can't be beat.
Yeah, that's Whitney right there. Yep, that's
Can't be beat.
That's Whitney right there.
That is super tough.
Yep, that's Whitney right there.
Girlfriend's not even that bad of a show. However,
Right. The Jeffersons and the Cosby Show. Here's the thing. I was named after Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show. But this guy kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Weird.
The Jefferson was funny though too.
The Jeffersons were funny.
I ain't gonna lie. I laughed watching the Jefferson.
I'm good with either, to be honest.
For me, it's a Jefferson.
I can't vote for Bill Cosby. So.
Yeah, I feel like we can't move the Cosby Show forward. Everybody hates Chris and Meet the Browns. Now the dad taught me how to save money. Okay. Terry Crews taught me how to save money. So I feel like
I'm with Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah, Everybody Hates Chris.
That shit was funny as hell.
That's So Raven is Smart Guy. Both good shows. I feel like because the people on That's So Raven got weird.
Bro, it's like
Orlando Brown got weird. Smart Guy was really good. But That's So Raven was really
That's
good.
So Raven was a better show.
I like
That's
That's So Raven. Yeah.
That's So Raven was a better show.
They did get weird though.
They got weird, but
Oh no.
Proud family.
Wow,
What?
Oh.
No, it's be time.
Hey,
Bro, Junior from my
everyone-
wife and kid.
everyone says that I'm like Junior from my wife.
I'm picking
first.
I
I'm gonna
hated
go
it.
with my wife.
So,
When he smacks that nigga in the back of the head,
My wife
bro.
and kids is like my second favorite black sitcom.
So everyone says that like the family from my wife and kids is like my family like growing up. Like we all act like this family. So I'm very partial to like my wife and kids. People compare me to Junior like growing up. And the dad is like exactly how my dad is.
I like my wife and kids. I think that shit is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I like my wife and kids, but damn, like Proud Family.
Proud Family.
the
Yeah.
answer's the Proud Family, though, right? It's Proud.
I'm choosing my wife and kids. So good.
Yeah, I'm choosing my wife and kids too.
Y'all doing this again?
Proud Family has had two bad
2
matchups.
weeks in a row?
Yeah, they've had two bad matchups,
So
unfortunately. Yeah, sorry.
good.
Hey, bro, that's tough. Family Matters and the Steve Harvey Show.
Family Matters, because Steve Harvey show was a ripoff. Was a knockoff.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Sister,
Mo to the E to the Mo to the I'm in the morning, new day is dawning, it's me. Now I'm realizing my responsibilities. It's me. There's nothing was on my mind. I'm gonna be down tonight.
What do we like?
What I gotta do? I gotta move. Most of the
Bro, you this nigga, man.
She was skating on that bitch.
Right. What do we like here?
That was
I think I'm good.
but I like Sister.
Sister?
I'm good either way.
What did you pick, Adam?
I like Sister.
Yeah, I agree.
By 20?
By 20 is wild. Blackish. Ooh. I don't know. Blackish.
Let me dunk that theme song real quick.
Blackish is funny. Sanford
is funny.
Sanford and Son is funny though. It's classic.
I think Blackish is gonna be
Blackish is gonna be a tough out for me.
Blackish is funny.
I don't know. I'm good. I'm good either way. I watch more of Blackish, but Sanford and Son is a good show. I don't know how much Sanford and Son you guys watch, but
I haven't seen that much. I remember like clips. I've seen like funny clips of it.
yeah.
I think it's Blackish.
Eris? Blackish?
I'm good with Blackish.
Okay.
You know. Good luck.
Jefferson, hey, that's Whitney and
Good
Bama.
luck.
It's like LeBron versus
And-
Jerry West. You know,
Good luck.
what are we doing? What are we talking about?
Good luck.
Everybody hates Chris, and that's so Raven.
I like Everybody Hates Chris a lot.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Me
yeah.
too.
My Wife and Kids and Family Matters. My Wife and Kids.
I like My Wife and Kids a ton.
What sucks is like Proud Family would have beat them too. Sister, and Blackish. I like Blackish.
Yeah, Blackish is good.
It was a good run. Was a good run.
Good fucking luck.
Good run.
It's Iowa State, you know, it's too much.
My Wife and Kids and Blackish. My Wife and Kids for me.
Yep.
For me, it's Blackish.
Oh no. Hey, again, it's a good run.
It's great, yeah.
Great run.
It's really good. However,
But in the end, it's Fresh Prince still by like 25.
they're not even
I
getting
like
tested. UConn
Right.
just blowing the doors off everybody.
And here's in the end, it's still not.
I mean,
Run the table.
Bro, I didn't
Just
even realize
ran
that
the
bitch was gonna be
table.
on here like that. I didn't even think like it. I knew.
I didn't either.
But
Just ran the table.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, good
this
fucking
wasn't-
luck.
This wasn't close.
Yeah, we could have saved about 20 minutes.
Luck.
Yeah, this wasn't close at all. If I would have saw that in my periffs in the top right, yeah, that would.
You always have to do a bracket without the Fresh Prince on.
I mean, I'm glad it was on there because this is a good bracket.
Yeah,
But-
but like we know who's number one. Like everybody else is fighting for number two. Then it would have got interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you take it out, like if you place Proud Family up there instead of Fresh Prince, I feel like it's My Wife and Kids versus Proud Family, and then
Think Proud Family beats everybody's Chris? See, he changes things. I mean, you gotta have some conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Proud Family just got fucked.
No, y'all just don't like Proud Family. It's okay though.
No, I do.
Proud
I like
Family
Proud
Inside
Family a
Out.
lot.
Y'all just hate them.
Oh, here
I
you
just
go.
don't like.
So, hey, look.
I just don't like. I just don't like Proud Family more than Baby's
Yeah,
Kids.
we know we don't like Proud Family or Inside Out.
Baby's Kids or My Wife and Kids.
We get it. We get it.
I feel like I'm not wrong here.
It's your opinion. You choose what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
If you want to hate it, hate it.
I don't hate it.
Did y'all see the latest on? Did y'all see the latest on Myles Garrett's trade request?
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot.
Myles Garrett said, "I want out of Cleveland. Thank you guys for y'all's time." Cleveland came back and said, "Nah, nigga."
Not how this works, brother.
Yeah,
this is not soccer.
He said, "I'm requesting the trade. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to the next step in my journey." They were like, "Where you think you going, bro?"
Right.
Hang on, man. You might as well lock on in, baby. You
was
life.
What did you say? Not so fast, my friend.
Not so fast, my friend.
You're with us, brother.
They're like, yeah, we're not fielding any calls for Myles Garrett. Thanks.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
I love that for him. All right. Anyway, good show. Show will be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music later tonight. Luka's a Laker. Pray for Dallas.
Need it,
man. Wemby's on the way. Actually, we don't play in Dallas anymore. Never mind. Sorry, he's not on the way.
That's tough. I will see Dallas on Thursday, so I will report back on what they look like. So, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be playing already by then, but he should.
He was supposed to be playing pretty soon this week. They said.
All right. Yeah, why not? Who doesn't want to play in TD? So,
well,
it's a great city.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
It's a good city.
Okay.
It's a city.
Anyway, my birthday's on Saturday. Send me money. Venmo is at Botomi. send me my reparations.
Yes.
Okay. My part of Black History Month is almost over, so I'll get to the 14th. So send me my reparations. All right. Bye.